Chosin 1. China assaults United States Marine Corps defense. Ignoring warnings of possible Chinese intervention, General MacArthur pushed his troops to the Yalu River. Suddenly, in zero-degree weather, 100,000 Chinese troops swarmed into Korea. Caught off guard, the 1st Marine Division began a fight for survival around the Chosin Reservoir. Chinese assault. Marine Corps usually has good infantry, but they're much more lacking in the armor department compared to the army. They might have like sort of their tanks would be more geared towards support of the infantry itself. Not necessarily terrible, but not high quality high quality gear either. So they're more or less just defending a hill. We have horses and infantry, and that's all we have. Ugh, these type of fights are just terrible. At the same time, visibility is low, length is 8, so this probably isn't going to last too long. It won't last too long because there's not a lot of things we can do realistically. We're charging in and we either survive or die, and that's the end of it. Can't do much more. We could wait for the... What's the range? We have decent range 12, so we can already shoot at their positions. This is militia squads. Okay. Yeah, they are much better at this than our guys are. That's in a nasty position. Yeah, because I think it's pretty much at the edge of our firing range. But we can't do all that much about it. The Chinese militia is great at getting rid of the suppression, though. I'll have to give them that. Oh, for God's sakes. Bunker there now. Okay, what's next? Chances of really hitting anything are pretty small. And all the groups in front of the bunker are gonna be cut to shreds. Ah, crap. It's not like I can do all that much about it. Very likely, the same situation is gonna be replayed in all of these fronts. Here they just haven't opened fire yet. I was thinking about opening fire directly or moving a little bit closer before opening fire. This is something I should not have really considered. If they're within firing range, just open fire. The suppression effect is pretty much mandatory. We just start in the open while they're in full control. Single shot can basically wipe out the entire team. Right. All of these on their side. Anything within firing range? No. Need to move at least one. First platoon HQ. And they're retreating. This is good. This is very, very good. First squad, first platoon. Second squad, first platoon. Fair enough. Fair enough. Suppression fire. There we go. I think their northern flag is basically already collapsed. They're not close enough for us to really fire. I could fire on the first platoon. Survivors disperse. What about the bunker? Is it worthwhile to shoot at, try to suppress it? As long as they haven't abandoned their little dug-in positions, we'll continue firing at the infantry, and we'll switch to other targets. There's probably a lot of bunkers, so we're more or less just going to go around them. I don't want to run into the bunkers. Do we even have weaponry to take? We have hand grenades, so we can take them out, but it's not going to be. Still, if we have troops in front of the bunkers, so no one shoots at the bunkers, they can do a lot of nasty. Yeah, they can basically cut these guys to shreds. Still, I'm not sure if that's how really dangerous that is for us. At the same time, yeah, this is an 8-turn mission with minefields and the like, so it's not like we have a huge amount of time to not go around anything. We have to go through. It's more or less just in which order do we want to try to engage things. That's it. That's the only thing we can choose. We have to keep moving forward. The that might suppress something. Okay. Don't want to move. Come on, get the kill. Yeah, I knew this was coming. They have to help their friends. We have a couple of engineering squads who have the range of 4. Again, we don't really have the luxury to think things through really all that much. Always keep in mind, length of 8, length of 8. This is not something where we have the luxury of going around things, especially with the infantry. Cavalry might be able to do it, but the infantry no. It's questionable if the 8 turns are enough for them to get from the flags, no matter what. Single casualty is not gonna stop them from firing. At the same time, I don't exactly have a luxury of waiting either. Suppress as much as you can, then move on. Pulling back, excellent. Where are we going? Oh shit. We lost our horses. Third platoon HQ. And that's more or less it. I'm not sure what type of artillery we should keep shoving their way, or should we keep shoving anything. I'll take a couple of turns maybe to start our frontline troops reaching the flags, so we can at least keep the bombardment going for a while. Third platoon HQ. Third squad, third platoon. This'll be a couple of turns of fairly intense fighting, then nothing is gonna happen. It's gonna be see if we can get any of the stragglers still alive on the flags. That's it. I sort of think we should push the center the hardest initially. Because I don't think they'll reach the flags and they'll have bunkers and all that kind of thing. So they could be used to reveal the enemy while the southern and northern groups can actually start shooting at them and suppress them, get to the flags, hopefully. Right. I'm not too concerned what happened here. If we more or less target the center areas, we should be fine. Definitely don't want anything like smoke getting in there though. That will not work in our favor. Okay, any targets within range? Apparently no. one, and it's the bunker. We need to get rid of this squad no matter what. Still shooting at the bunker. Casualties are too high, we can't really get rid of the suppression anymore. We can suppress the bunker. No, 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 I'd rather not shoot at anything at this point. They're just retreating. Not routed. Might as well shoot a little bit more. Okay, suppression fire. Yeah, the edges of our firing range, we can still fire at them, but it's a waste. It's a gigantic waste. There's not gonna be any real hits. At the same time, might as well shoot at something. You can always get a little lucky. There we go. Okay. Please be able to do something. Right, these guys are still too far away from being able to do anything useful. Not really, no. Close enough that they could realistically cause casualties without being too lucky. Oh, for God's sake, see, that's something. pinned, so we can't move, but we can at least shoot. Drive them out of the trenches. There we go. Way too far to be able to do anything. Yeah, what's the ammunition situation? Don't have to worry about it. We'll die long before we run out of ammo. Drive them out. There we go. Now we have a good retreat going on with them. Still pinned. That's a problem. First platoon HQ too, so if we get rid of that, that'd be great. Any other targets? What is this? I'm not shooting at the goddamn bunker. Not sure the HQ unit is the first thing we should shoot with. G0. Okay. Realistically, we can shoot against a couple of the machine guns, maybe. I'll move the horses later. They have still a few squads that are ready for action, so if I think if I basically do action now, I'm more or less just going to get myself shot, and I'm more or less wasting my troops. I won't get the chance to shoot it. If I shoot first and then move, I might be actually able to make some decent progress. About as good as it's going to get, very likely. What's our range? 4. There's no way we can shoot anything. Survivors disperse. And nice suppressing fire. There should still be one squad of infantry somewhere, I think. But we have full condition squads, and we more or less driven them out of here. Caused enough casualties, so they are not coming back. far as I can see, the northern flank is still holding strong. The southern flank, on the other hand, has more or less collapsed. So we should be able to push through here. Also, if we can get even on one of the flags, we should be able to cause them to abandon their defensive locations. Here we go for the HQ. We managed to just get rid of it. The effect on morale will be more significant. Nothing to shoot at, really? Well, nothing good to shoot at. I think we're more or less done. Right. Anything new they can throw our way? I don't think they have all that much. There might be a infantry squad or two. There's more when we get closer to them. But yeah, they're more or less having broken squads that are pinned, turn around and fire a few times. But they can't even turn around a single squad at this point, not with the troops they have, so yeah, the effectiveness is more or less crumbling on the northern front too. They should have at least a couple of machine guns though. Yeah, they're being in the river and having a machine gun fire at you, that's a bit unhealthy. I'm actually a bit surprised that they can still fire so much. Most of the action is happening on the northern front though. Very little happening on the center, almost nothing happening on the south. Problem is they have some kind of yeah, that's bad. Heavy artillery right on top of the troop concentration. That was a catastrophic turn for us. I'm not sure what the hell was firing at us. It's not the mortars, there was something else. Something new. Can't see it. Still, screwed me over fairly thoroughly. We can't do shit, but we might be able to fire. Here we go. Any targets within the range. Okay. Too far away to do anything. Shooting at this guy is pretty much pointless, but if we can get a kill out of it, it might be somewhat useful. There we go. Okay, the artillery was the big deal for them. They got us pretty bad. I doubt I can do all that much on the northern front because of it. I might be able to do a few suppression shot type of things. And they're ready for action for some reason. Like nothing goddamn happened. Oh, they have a tank! Yeah, that's what it was. Two out one, so they might have two tanks. Ah, for God's sakes. 8 turns. Unless I get the engineers there, this is gonna be bad. Yes, thanks for the smoke. This might actually be good for us. Gotta keep moving forward even though it's a bit risky. Isn't all that much we can do. Try to suppress the machine gun, hope for the tank not be able to fire on us. Okay, a second kill means quite a bit. Ready for action. Yeah, the artillery is still coming in hard, but again, we have 8 turns. I just don't have the luxury of really waiting things out or trying to do anything other than just assault. Hope for the best. So about half a dozen squads that are totally incapacitated now. It certainly wasn't the enemy fire, it's the bombardment that got us. Okay, what can we do? There's nothing to target, so just rush forward like a madman. We have the HQ in sight. Survivors disperse. I think that's the first HQ unit we have been permanently taken out of the fight. Move it, move it, move it. I think I'll go for the flag. I'm interested in seeing what their reaction is. Hello, Mr. Bunker. That's pretty bad, though. The engineers are totally unaware of the bunker. So, now that the bunker is inevitably going to start shooting, we are sort of boned. Okay, surely they can see us, right. And it's built with machine guns of various types, so it's going to absolutely annihilate everything. That should at least ease the situation, but we're not exactly in an amazing position even then. Okay. Do we still have bombardment incoming? Yeah, this is gonna be the last time we're gonna do it though. Smoke might not be a horrible idea, especially on top of the tanks. It's just charging infantry in the smoke is pretty suicidal. But it works both ways. The problem is it's going to be tough to leverage your greater numbers if you have to do it that way. So we want to do it, but probably not quite yet. Once it becomes clear that we're about to start engaging tanks, then we need to force things as close range as possible. How in the hell can you fire so much? These are squads that have like 2 or 3 guys still left. If we get a victory out of this, it's not gonna be all that great of a victory. We're gonna have to sacrifice a massive amount of troops to get there. Holy shit. We got full squads wiped out now with this bombardment. It just annihilated our troops. The northern front is pretty much collapsing at this point, even though they have only a couple of troops left, but their morale is still strong. I can't suppress them. So yeah, this is pretty goddamn bad. Which is interesting. I think we can afford the artillery to drop here at least once. I'd like to get it closer to this place. Still, holy shit, retreating. Can't blame you, we get totally annihilated. And there's really nothing I can shoot at anymore. Okay, what can you shoot at? Bunker is gonna get us. Well, can't move, can't see shit. What exactly can we see though? Uh, well, we can see a target. Might as well start shooting at it. Yeah, got a kill. Got another kill. Excellent. This is the more complicated part. I think we're gonna have to leave the militia here for now. Yeah, it's so close and we have no cover. So trying to go there, just rush through, rush it is not a great idea. I have to congratulate him though. That's the best artillery strike I've seen in a long time. Perfect timing, perfect location, good effect on the troops it targeted. Yes, we're just got decimated. A few functional troops are so suppressed that they can't do shit. This is more or less us just doing desperation firing on them. So we might be able to get something going. One target down. Shit. Yeah, the retreating squads are turning around and fighting. We don't have the same luck. How the hell are you firing at the bunker? They're firing a suppressing fire at it, but I don't see how that makes any sense. There's no way it could have fired on that target anyway. Oh, give me a break. Now because the son of a bitch has fired, I can't do much. Maybe move toward taking care of the bunker then. Yeah, there really isn't all that much we can do. We'll have to rush the bunker somehow. But that's a tall order. The moment we show our face there, they're gonna be right on top of us. Holy shit, you can actually do something. Do something! Is there any point of getting suppressed fire going there? It's a problem. We have to get through this quickly, but there's like maybe 6 squads, and the bunker is more than capable of taking down those 6 uh, squads. If we give these guys another turn or two, they can take care of the bunker, but then we'll have 2 turns left, so there's no way we can reach any of our targets anyway. So we'll have to just keep moving, hope for the best. What do you see? You can see the targets, but they're too far away to shoot at. And they're in perfect condition, so if I move my ass, I'm dead anyway. Better than nothing. We have extra infantry squads. Don't shoot at the goddamn bunker. I don't know, the bunker might be actually a fairly acceptable option. It's either the bunker or the Marine Corps squad. And the bunker can shoot at us anyway. That might not be a horrible thing, because if it shoots at us, it's not going to shoot at the engineers. We have quite a few engineering squads to make some moves. I'm more afraid of these units, not the bunker itself. I think the most sensible thing would be to maybe either wait or rush in there and try to suppress it. There's no way we can get right next to it though, no matter what we do. So destruction on this turn is not happening. Right. Might as well at least try to suppress it a little bit. I think that's a waste, but who knows. I shouldn't be able to fire at all that many targets. How much smoke do I have left? Huge amount. Okay. This was something we might actually lose. Their infantry is deadly, and they can function when there's basically no one left in the squad. It's a tough combination to try to beat. Especially when we have to rush through terrible terrain at fortified positions. Yeah, entire squads just wiped out. Yeah, engineering squad, it had like 7 guys at least left, and single shot and it's gone. I think this is something we'll lose. The smoke might have been better in the sense that they have the advantage anyway on the infantry front. So they're going to wipe out my squads no matter what, if the fighting happens at 1 square or at 10. So in that sense it would be more favorable to us to force it to a close range fight. Still, it is what it is, not much we can do about it now. I'm going to try to fire smoke at them. Okay, can we do anything? Well, yes, we can. We got a kill. It's not much, but we got a kill. Might be able to get 2 shots with this guy. We won't because the bunker will react. And we're gone. That was to be expected though. Holy shit, we have a unit that can move! Can see shit. Can see 3. No casualties. Without casualties we have achieved nothing. They're way too good at recovery. Okay, what about you? There we go. It's not much, but it'll help. Retreating. Ready for action. Holy shit, we can maneuver. Not much, but at least a little bit. I feel it doesn't matter too much what we are going to shoot at this point. Because every little shit squad is a serious threat to us. And we might get the hit we need from almost anywhere. Yeah, why the fuck is someone doing suppressive fire against a bunker? It's pointing in the complete opposite direction. It won't be a threat to us. Ooh, someone can move. This is amazing. Not that it did any good, really. Didn't get any hits. Bullshit. I can't fire back. Don't see anything, can't move. Don't see anything, can't move. Shit. Might as well shoot at the bunker. It's not gonna do a goddamn thing. But we're desperate. If we get lucky, it might. It might. Oh shit. Why are they so much better at this? Right. They won't shoot us, but that squad can annihilate us. The bunker can annihilate us. The engineers are the only ones who can take care of the bunker, really. Pinned, holy shit. Retreat, retreat, retreat. Crap. Crap. Should we attempt another assault? Yeah, that did jack shit. Survivors disperse! Yay! Okay, so pretty much the engineers are the only ones left. The H group. Two of them, in fact. I can't see shit. They can see me though, that's a big no-no. You're our only hope. Hopefully the bunker can't shoot there. If it can, we're boned. Right. Good job. Well, it's still burning pretty badly, so yeah, I think they might abandon it. 3 turns left. Maybe have around maybe a third of the squads hold position and just fire on the enemy locations. Have rest of the guys attack. I mean, you have to set most of your guys to attack, otherwise there's no chance of breaking through. But you would also have at least a group of guys who would maintain position. Offer some fire support there. Holy hell. Can you still actually do something? Barely, but yes. Holy crap. There are people who can actually do stuff here. Clearly we're not gonna be taking over anything with this group. But they can still do something. That's something totally new. Not even close. Well, it wasn't that exciting. And we're running away. It would have been more sensible to try to basically shoot without moving at this point. We got the crew out of the bunker at least. Right. Some positive developments too. Still, 2 turns time to capture any flag, so that's pretty bad for us. The fact that I can't move is another pretty bad thing for us. Hard to assault things if you hold your ground. Survivors disperse. Something close enough to shoot, yes. We do have this guy that can actually operate a little bit. But there's too many pinned enemy groups, so the moment they see us, we're gonna be slaughtered. Except we don't have the mobility to get to where they can see us. Okay, who the hell is shooting at me? You. Spurs. Yes. Another HQ unit gone. Okay, can you shoot at something? No, you're too far away from anything. These guys don't have the mobility. Or the ability to move, for one reason or another. Ugh, this is ugly. The few guys that can move, that can see an enemy, are immediately slaughtered by the said enemy. Okay, you see a enemy somewhere. Cool. Might as well shoot at it. Can't move anyway. Shit. Can I see anything? Yeah, I think I can. I just don't have the range to fire back. Disperse. Well, we achieved something. We got a flag. We took down a bunker. And that's more or less it, unless some kind of miracle happens. Yeah. Miracle of retreat. Still, it's not like I can choose just not to go in there. I just don't have anyone that can offer any kind of real fire support. So we can wait here and fail, or we can try to rush in and probably fail too. That's a lot of targets we are seeing now. Still, it doesn't require that many lucky shots for you to get something done. Problem is, they're getting the same shots as I am. I can shoot mortars, which is nice, but it's not gonna win us the fight. Right, this is a loss, I think. Pretty big one too. Similar situation as in the defense mission we played with the US Army versus North Korea. Even with a huge carpet of enemies you can throw at them, you need to force the fighting situation into something else. If it's this open terrain where they're in defensive positions and we're just gonna have to charge them, smoke would have been a much better option. The indirect fire is fairly inefficient against the jogging troops, while we get decimated by it. So we should have just forced the situation to go so to close range. So whoever gets to attack at close range basically annihilates the target. But it would have favored us because of our numerical superiority. More importantly, we could have probably gotten close to the flags before the things turned into this situation where we're holding our ground, but we can't make any progress. That's something we can't really sustain. One of our artillery got screwed too. Yep, something like this at the start, and things could have been different. What the hell are you even shooting at? This is just too inaccurate suppression bar to be effective. They're just a little bit too far. Still within the bunkers, one fire. Can we shoot at something useful? No. I'll shoot at something though. Just this bullshit between pinned units firing at each other and nothing. And if I go out there, I'm gonna be killed. Exactly what are my options? Wait here and do nothing? This is the second to last turn. So, even if things are bad, it's still better than just waiting. There we go, something got destroyed. Realistic though, can we even shoot at anything important anymore? Yeah, sort of. Have to be incredibly lucky to get a kill. There's the kill. They have quite a few squads ready for action. I mean, at least 6. So anyone who shows their face here is gonna be dead. But at the same time, what the hell am I supposed to do? It's the second to last turn. Either I can get something done, or I'm gonna lose anyway. So I might as well just rock in there and see what we can do. Not much. Still more than I actually thought we would. We're pinned and stuck, unable to do anything. That's more or less what we can do. Don't see anything, can't shoot at anything. But we can probably hold on to this one flag, so I guess that's something. Probably. Survivors disperse! Yay! Well, there's that other flag we might be able to rush toward. Not exactly likely that we actually get to it, but still. Holding the cavalry in reserve might have been also a thing to do, because they're the only one with any kind of real mobility here on our side at least. Yeah, there's nothing gonna be happening here. It's a loss for us. Pretty decisive loss. We lost all of our units and we got like one flag. So, yeah. Most of their center is still strong. I would need another wave of fresh troops to get flush them out. Artillery bombardment that's happened on top of them has done nothing. Absolutely nothing to them. It might have suppressed them a little bit, but unless it does casualties, it means nothing. And their artillery has been fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. All credit to them. I might be able to get a bombardment, so might not arrive in time, but who the hell cares? Not like I have a lot of options. Well, I can shoot, and that's about it. More or less a question of how many casualties we can inflict on them before the fighting ends. I think the fact that they don't react too much anymore. I think they've also sort of have shot every last shot for multiple turns for so long that they're having trouble getting things done too at this point. And the bunker can still fire. Shit. Yeah. Doesn't really matter what you shoot at something. Shit. Gotta go forward. Still not seeing anything. Shit. I'm gonna be annihilated if I go so close, but this is last turn. Yep. Got to give it a shot at least. And I'm not going to be able to do the same. Deep sigh. Still, it's the artillery that basically nailed my coffin. This, not the better enemy troops. That's something you can sort of expect. You can't always be have the top troops in a fight, but the artillery just hard to do anything about that. And now we're standing here without any ability to do it. You would have needed something, a huge carpet of smoke or something heavy hitting to get through that, and I just don't have it. So, our first defeat. I'm a bit surprised we didn't walk into any mines though. We've seen minefields all over the place, but somehow we've just walked past them without any effort. I'm still thinking this is gonna be a tough assault mission. Just because you have the enemy tank there, and you really have like 3 squads that can maybe take the tank on, and they'll take more or less the 8 turns just to reach the enemy, and now it's 9 turns. Okay, this is a little bit worrisome. I don't know if it would have made any kind of difference even if I know the turns are gonna keep going. Because it's not like I have the troops left anymore. I've been trying to make some progress continually. Just doesn't always work quite well. Don't do anything yet. The bunker will just annihilate you. These guys are more or less out of the fight already. Doesn't really matter what happens. Well, they might get a lucky shot somewhere. You see something? No. An enemy unit got destroyed. Holy shit. And we got destroyed after that. They move. Why are you shooting at the bunker? This one squad that we haven't been able to suppress at all has also been a thorn in my ass here. It doesn't have to achieve much, but it has enough firepower that I can't bring any kind of infantry unit anywhere close here. If someone shows their nose there, it's gonna be shut off immediately. At least with the already damage units, the damage when they shoot at us isn't that great. Still, they have. That's not a full squad. That is. So maybe a couple of full squads, and that more or less makes it impossible for me to do anything. Shit! Don't retreat! Don't retreat! Yeah, this is pretty empty game, but it's a game. Anything else we can do? Shit. Yeah, and we retreat. What exactly is... Yeah, it's not a logical thing, but it's probably a nightmare trying to get people to assault heavily defended targets in real life. Because it's a catastrophe to let the assault falter. It'll just mean more casualties for you. But at the same time, everyone is thinking about their own mortality at this point. So the more you hesitate, the more you basically are thinking about your dying, the more you're gonna die. If you can be professional about it, you can get the job done much more efficiently. Yeah, there's nothing we can really do. Still, we got 2 flags out of it, so that's like half a victory, isn't it? Still, this is I would say not a either a marginal loss or a decisive loss. Definitely a loss, but I'm not sure if it's a decisive one because the game is sort of faltering on those. We got massive amount of casualties, so that's a decisive loss there. But usually in defense you have to control all the flags for you to get a decisive victory. We're running out of units though, so this should end. There's no way I can take more really. I just don't have anyone who's basically capable of making progress. We're more or less deciding the amount of casualties, and that's it. And nice artillery bombardment again. How fucking long is this gonna go on? It's because nothing can change anymore. This is a decided fight already. I got nothing to send their way. Why are you shooting at the goddamn bunker? We can go there and die. That's more or less what we can do. Yeah, keep firing. The bunker will kill you though. But at this stage I don't care, I just want this horrible mission to end. I can't exactly move anything anyway, so why the hell do I need to keep playing this? Ooh, you can move. So move. You see 2 targets. You can try to harass a bunker or a mortar. Not shooting is not really an option because I'm expecting the game to end at every turn, so we're more or less fishing for a kill here and there to be a unit destroyed. It's not like we can achieve anything anymore. Okay, you can see a couple of targets. Retreating, holy shit. That took a billion shots, but we might actually drive them out of there. Not that it matters anymore. Yeah, the units are in such a bad condition that it's pretty much impossible to rally them into moving anymore. Yeah, there's just way too much defensive units here. I wouldn't. Yeah, it just isn't happening. If I go there, I'm just gonna get shot at. But at the same time, why not go there? It's not like I have other things to do. Guess the suppression fire is working. They don't have so many extra shots that they would be continually reacting to me. But yeah, please end. Every turn we'll just lose more and more squads, and trying to make any kind of progress is increasingly more difficult. So there's no point continuing this. Just end it. No, fuck you game. There's no point for me doing anything anymore. I've got nothing to send out. Might be able to do suppression fire and things like that, but It's more or less just me wasting time because the end result can't change anymore. So I don't want to waste the time. I'll just go next turn, next turn, next turn until the game ends. Yeah, massive loss for us. You have suffered a minor defeat with moderate losses. So basically we have nothing to send toward the enemy anymore because we had run out of men, but that's moderate losses and minor defeat. This would be a tough one. I think smoke is the best choice. Uh, if for nothing else to disable the bunkers, that would mean that for frontal assault has a chance to actually achieving something. Because you do need the engineers to take down the bunkers and probably to take down the tank too. So I don't see it working any other way. And the artillery from our side was I never saw any kind of a notable effect at all. So smoke would have made a lot more sense. Even in the worst case scenario, it would have at least mitigated some of the incoming damage. Blocked us a couple of machine guns or something. So it would allow us to basically separate the enemy force defending into islands and have our larger force focus on one island at a time. I still don't know if our time would have been sufficient for that, but at least we would have had an army that can attempt to attack. So I still think it would have been a better way to deal with things. In general, I don't like these heavy infantry-based missions because basically, if you don't have a really good feel for your infantry and what they can do, it's hard to sort of plan how you need to attack. And with so little time, and not being able to place your troops, you more or less just have to go forward and hope for the best. There's not a lot of time to try to do anything clever, so it's not like they're terrible necessarily, it's just that they feel sort of railroaded into certain type of a situation, and then there's dice rolls determine more or less, and maybe a couple of choices that determine how it's gonna go, but there's not a lot of variation in how it can go. Because infantry doesn't have the time to do anything clever. You don't have the maneuverability and you don't have the time to do any kind of flanking maneuver. You just have to go for it and hope for the best. And they're time consuming and sort of dull to play if that's all you can